Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Wona mkwano kansula bulungi. Obulamu bugamba ki, emirimu gigamba ki, wena ekansula obulamu butambula bulungi. Abatanaba kutuuka ku ebyo bemuluubirirwa oba abatanaba kufuna birungi byemuluubirirwa banange temugwa mu ssuubi. Me, I always remind you never to lose hope. Munange ubeera ne hope, everything can shift. Just know hope is one of the biggest things that every human being should have. So mukwano gwandabira ku TV okusaba mukwano togwamu ssuubi webuzibe si bwe bukya. Always believe in yourself and always wake up family and go. Weerangirireko ebirungi. Akamwa kano katonzi kyogera kye kiba. So always beera nga weerangirako ebirungi byerere. Abafiiriddwa bane Mukama bagumye. Bane tubeere Mukama ffenna gye tudda enjawulo ssaawa naye nga ffenna ekkubo lyeryo. So nsaba Mukama banyiga emitima. Mukama bawonye. Kiruma okuluzinga omwagalwa wo, kiruma okuluzinga taata wo, maama wo, mutabani wo, muwala wo, abaana bo, mikwano gyo, omuntu yenna gwomanyi bw'afa kiruma. Okufa tekumanyirika ate tetuli kumanyiira. Naye Mukama abagumye emitima, Mukama abakwatireko muwone, mukiyitemu nakyo kino mukiyitemu mukozi munnange. Tesiffe tulina obuyinza eri obulamu bwaffe. Omutonzi oyo ekale waggulu alina obuyinza eri obulamu bwaffe era yasalawo ddi ssaawa mmeka, mwezi ki, mwaka ki. So omulimu gwaffe, enjoy yourself, live your life, do whatever you have to do. Esigadde olekere Mukama. Abafunye ebirungi mwese emikono mu maaso, abasuubira ebirungi nammwe bwe mutyo. Nammwe mwena abazaaliddwa mbagamba nti happy birthday. Abacelebrating birthday zammwe olunaku lwaleero, happy birthday. Mukama yebale bakuza, Mukama yebale batuusa we mutuuse, buli omu emyaka gy'awezezza okusinziira ku ddi lwe wazaalibwa. Banange happy birthday. Nneeyongera okubuuza ku basubscribers bange, muli mutya baddiyale, kansule muli bulungi, neeyanza nnyo okunjagala, mwebale kubeerawo ne musubscribinga ne mulikinga ne musharinga ne mucommentinga. Oh my God, I cannot thank you enough, guys. Thank you so much for that love. I'm super grateful. To welcoming aba subscribers abapya bambe munyige notification bell eyo bwoba otuuse osobola nga buli video gye ntekayo ogiraba. Olunaku olwaleero tugendako Nigeria tulabe ku lutalo olugenda mu maaso. Banange gabadde talaakeerako ate nnaamanya kigenda mu maaso. E Nigeria waliwo olutalo olwasituka baganda bange okuva nga May. Kuva nga May obadde olutalo lubaddewo, like olutalo luli wakati wa Angela ne Mercy Johnson. Regina Daniels yaluyingiddemu luvannyuma ng'alaba kisusse. So renowned artist, popular Nollywood actress Angela Okori. Can't spell it, so I don't want to make any mistake. Angela Okori ali ku internet, alinga like azunga nobody was squaring agosanga yefudde wakabi afaki. Angela is accusing Mercy Johnson over allegations of witchcraft. Angela kuno tali kwogera ku size ye eba ku kabina ke yakola litwandise BBL kuba kanene. Yakola kabina ka BBL kanene, but this time around she's not trending over that issue. She's trending over shocking allegations about Mercy Johnson. Angela agamba nti former bestie we Mercy Johnson yamukolako ebya witchcraft oba ebya kalugo kalenzi bwetwandiyise mu lulimi olwangu, era nga Angela agamba nti ye olunaku lwaleero asonyiye olunaku lwe yakolera ku video yasonyiwa Mercy Johnson olw'okubeera nti yakizuula nti Mercy Johnson alina obulwadde bw'ayitamu the biggest like the hardships naddala ez'obulwadde bw'ayitamu essaawa zino ebumukozezza okutuuka awo waali essaawa zino, because Mercy Johnson is really very tiny of late. Oba yabaaki nze naawe wabula ye Angela agamba nti amusonyiye byonna byabadde accusing of course obulwadde obumuluma ne Angela munyita bwagaliza worst enemy we. So n'agamba nti amusonyiye. Angela agamba nti Mercy is evil, she is really an evil woman. Era yeye amusonyiye naye amusaba yeetondere buli muntu yenna gwe yasobya. So olutalo luno lubadde lugenda mu maaso kati one time, is it last week, Mercy yavaayo n'agamba nti it's high time naye yeeyogereko aveeyo awe side ye, era n'agenda ku Instagram ye n'ateekayo nti ku ssaawa 6 gwe nnyini ngenda kubeera live on my Instagram mbabuulire what aspired between me and Angela. Bannange people waited naye nga tannaba na kupostinga anything awo Regina Daniels weyaviirayo era Regina Daniels bw'avaayo n'andooza n'agamba mami luno olutaluka Regina Daniels referringa ku Mercy Johnson nga mami because basanye mu Nigeria bingi nnyo ng'azanya nga mama we mu Nigeria ndooza mubeereddewo one way or the other so you can never know. Oluvannyuma lw'eyo post nga Mercy Johnson posted and she will be live on Instagram at 12 p.m. before even the live began, omwana muwala Regina Daniels n'amugamba, I'm sorry, and with all due respect, Auntie Angela, you did much. I beg, no forgiveness because for this side, we know they forgive. Continue and whistle at it. No forget, say she got picking way. Gidigab, or gidgab. The Nigeria, no de shalaye. My name is Nigeria. The way they write that English, Mwandika pidgin English. So Manamwala Angela Regina Daniels, yawandikide Angela bwe batyo nga mugamba ekyo. So ne Angela naye we yamala immediately we yalaba eyo post teyatuula yadduka bulambalamba naye jjukira nti luno olutalo lwakati wa Mercy Johnson ne Angela. Mercy Johnson has never said a thing. She has not replied since we watandikira mu May. She has not said a thing. Angela's there ranting, saying A, saying B, saying D, saying E. Mercy Johnson is quiet. Like no Zawatsa it is too much. Kajuka Mercy Johnson lately they are losing her weight na yakoga and the video circulating into alina cancer, but she came out to clarify that nagamati people just basalam ka clip ni wakagatta nayenga ye yaina already bombulago ila ne bamulongo.
I had like a cancer scare in court.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I had like my thyroid removed.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was like a journey for us because we had kids. My last was 6 months at that time.
Yes.
And then, we kept saying, okay, we have to understand this is a new us. Let's go get the surgery done. And then we got there, they said I was going to be on medication for the rest of my life. And it was the reality that we had to sit down.
Yeah.
Them giving me a time and say, you can't miss your medication. If you wake up, that's the first thing. Telling me all of the side effects. So I'm reconciling with this. You're saying it's true. At the point when you realize this is where we are. Let's grow from here. And live in this comfort zone.
Now, the doctors approved it to cancer. Yes, she admits she talked about it in one interview, but the way people are bringing it out is not the way she talked about it. Like Basalamu clips gata ne bakola ye kyatayogera ne bagata ebintu ebitali bituufu, but she clarified n'agamba nti ye talina cancer though yalinako signs and symptoms of wound throat agita batya omuntu ng'alina abantu abamu ndaba bulwala omuntu obeera munda omwo yagambye nti osi cancer era bamulongosa era nawona era she's fine, but she doesn't talk about her loss of weight. She doesn't talk about it though. Sometime back yavaayo ngalanga weight loss tea. Yes, nagamba yejanjudde ne nasobola nga losing her weight, so people came out and bamu blushing and bogera bebagala. But why she kept on marketing for that weight loss tea. So you're young agamati yemiyambi okokolaki okubera nga losing her weight. She really lost weight. She's really looking different. Not the Mercy Johnson we know. So oluvanyuma lwa Regina Daniels okumuwandikira kali eri post gye nasoose basomera mwana muwala Angela akomawo naye n'amuddamu like responding to Regina Daniels n'amugamba not disrespect to the senator ye husband wa Regina Daniels gwe yazalamu abaana gwe yawasa. So Angela n'olwatandise no disrespect to the senator. You are like a child to me. You grew in my presence. You used to come to my house with your mom. At some point, I thought you are sensible enough to marry a man of your age. Hell no. Cause of greedy for wealth, private jets, flying around. I mean, like things you can possibly do for yourself, but rather you married a man who is supposed to be your grandpa or your great grandfather. Or no. Or katinga. Ne Daniels olutala luyingidde. So nga Angela I'm replying. So Regina is fighting for Mercy Johnson against oyo omukazi oyo ani Angela. Me, I just think say every young girl will go school suppose get sense, especially a child with a proper home training. So that means because Angela yalaba Regina nga akula, because they even used to act nga Regina muto nga Angela ready mkulu, so they used to act together. So that meaning Angela knows more about Regina Daniels, meaning Regina Daniels ava mu family eri well behaved, ali well like bamukuza bulungi ng'omwana. So chovala Angela yeewuunya n'agamba, you feel because you married a grandpa you can talk to me. You feel because you married a grandpa you can talk to me. If you insult me again, I'll remind that you have forgotten. Meaning, like I will remind you what you have forgotten. Angela, yeah, I replying kugundi eri jenakuzeche. Jendabagambye ya eyagundi eya mwana muwala gye yawandiika n'addamu nga awolereza Mercy Johnson. Lutalo nno lw'amaanyi nga bwe nagambye nti Angela is accusing Mercy Johnson of witchcraft. Angela agamba nti before mama wa Mercy died or passed on, mbu yalinganga Mercy Johnson yalinga yeyambisa maama we mbu okuloga abo abantu bonna abali mu industry. By then mbu nga abaloga mbu simanya waliwo omukyalo omuso yavaayo few years ago nga she was accusing mama wa Mercy Johnson of a witchcraft. So nga bagamba nti mama wa Mercy Johnson yakola ki, yayigiriza Mercy Johnson obulogo era gwe yakozesanga okuloga abane. That is what Angela says. Angela ye bw'ati bagamba. Era Angela agamba nti Mercy Johnson kye yamukola tasaana kyogera ku internet, but n'agamba abantu be, n'agamba abafaana be, just know it is big. It is really, really big. In her mouth, tewali n'omu asiizinga fire. Regina Daniels replies to her and she says, Auntie Wale, I married my old man, but he is certainly not your regular old man. He is everything you kind pray for but can't attract. Do not get me started to tell the world how you were chasing this same old man. Now let your age reflect your reasoning. Clearly, you failed because a girl that once admired you when she was 6 sees you as nothing to write home about. And for Christ's sake, stop comparing yourself to me. It will be a huge disrespect to me and everyone that supports my movement. You and I are not the same. Not even close. I am bigger than you and your entire movie career. Let's not even mention my mama, Mercy Johnson, in brackets, whose name rings the loudest bell. I do not need scandals or shadows to shine. Age? It's just a number. What truly counts is how you have lived, what you have built, and who you have become. The roads I have walked, the milestones I have hit with grace, not disgrace, are places bitterness will never carry you. Or no, Regina Daniels azemu mukyala mukulu ani Angela. As we speak of now, Angela is an artist. She's a musician. Acting concentrating on music. So she's a musician right now. But ayimba ino buyimba bwe obuwera werako. Olutalo no, even as we speak now, olutalo lukyagenda maaso. Olutalo terunnaba kuggwa. Regina Daniels teyali olwonna byonna bino weebiri naye Mercy Johnson wabula Mercy Johnson kye yakoze yagenze ku page ye eya Instagram napostingayo deal gye yasayinize with one of the companies in Nigeria. Amongst all, administer the fights ezigenda maaso ye kye yakoze yagenze bugenzi ku Instagram ye ng'ateekayo contract oba deal gy'akoze one of the biggest companies in Nigeria. Regina Daniels continues, remember your first ever movie role. The first ever movie role was with me and my mom, Mercy Johnson, where the whole jealousy began because you couldn't take your lines and wasted over 20 tapes. But guess what? I sat you through it as young as I was and cheered you on because you lacked the confidence. Even then, the gap was obvious. Be careful and do not let the internet get you amnesia and let them hear what they are not supposed to hear. Now to the biggest lie you dropped, like it was gossip, that my husband wanted me in your project. So, okuva Daniels yawandiika Angela has never said a thing until today. She has never said a thing. Latinga membaga minti runo rutalo initially tirwali wakati wa Angela na Regina Daniels. Wabula lwali wakati wa Angela and Mercy Johnson. So for the time memorial that Angela has been ranting about Mercy Johnson and her fakeness and her evilness and her wrong deeds, Mercy has been so quiet. She has never said a thing. Not until recent Angela we're gonna call her Instagram live. Now you're gonna into binge. Now you get about Mercy Johnson's illness. No, that is when Regina Daniels came out, because Regina Daniels takes Mercy Johnson as her mom. Era we are vile gamba Mercy. Sit back and relax. Let me drive this thing. So as we speak now, latest updates. Ziraganti Angela. Senator bawa Regina Daniels ne bawa Mercy Johnson begase nibakola ki nibatwala Angela ku polisi, era Angela polisi yamukute bagenda mudraginga mu kooti aleete obujulizi obulaga nti Mercy Johnson mulwadde, ayogera obulwadde bwe yalwala ne byabadde ayogera ku senator ne mukyala wa senator. So who is, at the end of the day, we don't know how it's going to end. But me, I would say, you guys, you're all in the same industry. You've been together. You've been friends for quite some time. You've acted in different movies. Can't you solve these things like behind closed doors and forgive each other and move on with life? There's no need of all this. Angela, what's the beef all about? Why can't you let go? There's no way you keep that beef from way back. You have money. You are famous. You already have a name, legit queen. Eh? You already have numbers. Ofati, what's your problem? Forgive and forget and even stop talking about it. You know, good enough. You're safe. You even one time came out and accused Mercy Johnson over allegations of people who came and attacked you. You say you had bullets in your head. You're saying that Mercy Johnson was behind everything. Do you have proof over that? Like, sometimes we shouldn't allow our ego and anger to drive us to things that will cause us problems. Like, you're fighting alone, because the person you're fighting with, she's muted. She's not saying anything. And it is really hard to take sides too. If I told Mercy Johnson came out and also said something, at least it would have been easy for us, the viewers or your fans, to know who is wrong, who is right. But ever since you started this saga, she has never come out to say a thing. Never talked about it. Yesu, Bible verses, you know. TikTok zazimbiramu Bible verses, yeyimbira bya Katonda, promoting a business there, like she's doing her usual business. But you're there day in, day out, ranting, calling her name day in, day out. Like, what's your problem? But you look a fool. You really look a fool. So you're all ladies, beautiful ladies, well established. You already have names. You're celebrities. You have people who look up to you. They want to be like you one day. Yeah? But what are you showing them? If you say that you forgave her, then thank you. Forgive and forget. And do not even talk about it. Concentrate on your music. You have a lot to give to your fans. You're a beautiful woman. You sing well. Yeah? Like, you know what you're capable of. You know your worth. So please protect your worth and use it wisely. Then, you know? Yeah, just forgive yourselves and move on. This life is too short to keep like dwelling to the past. Thank God you're alive. Thank God everything is moving. Then move on. Move on. Because we the viewers, we're not going to take sides over something that has no feedback. Until Mercy Johnson comes out and says something, then we shall have to weigh, then look into it, then analyze, then, you know. I cannot just wake up one day and take sides on something that has only one side. No, it has got to have two sides so that we can, you know, balance. We know who is right, who is wrong, where is the lie, you know, such things. So please, guys, sort yourselves out. So now, see, you dragged people's husbands, you dragged people who are not even involved in your fight, like you're fighting alone, literally. It's all a mess. So, ladies, please sort your differences and move on. If you all don't need each other, it is okay. That's life. You're not meant to be like friends. That's life. Like, move on. And then, Angela, you're an enemy to each and everyone. Recently, I saw you with Destiny, what is her name? Destiny Etiko. Yeah, I don't know if I pronounced the name correctly. If I didn't pronounce it correctly, I'm truly sorry, Destiny. But Angela, you had a beef with Destiny. Are you going to beef each and everyone? What is your problem? You have issues with each and everyone. Look into yourself. You might be the problem. The recent fight with you and Destiny. You say you met at Ruby's wedding. What was that? It doesn't really make sense at all. You cannot be one person fighting A, one person fighting B. You're the same person fighting with C. You're the same person, even D is coming. Before we know you're fighting E. Like, are you going to fight each and everyone around you? And these people are not even giving feedback. Like, they're all quiet, doing their things. I've not had Destiny say a thing. I last saw her video, like, enjoying her life and saying things that are not even connected, not even mentioning your name. Can't you see? Like, this thing is just back to you. Mulungi andaba ku external media kwagala nnyo bali kusubscribinga bali kulikinga bali kusharinga bali kukola munange all the time bali kukola nga bulentakawo video yange bambi you give it a thumbs up, you call a friend, you tell a friend, you share it. Thank you so much. Weekend wala mawulire gannaku weekend gye tukubye amabuga a lot has happened. Guno mwezi gwakatandika naye maama mwezi gwakatandika naye kika Babu, mutabani wa Babu, Cedric Babu, yaziikiddwa kitalo nnyo nnyini ddala, we bamuzize. Tuba tukyali awo, Bush Baby naye n'ayitawo. Bush Baby bw'atyo n'atufaako. Bush Baby yali DJ, abadde DJ, a very quiet man who minds his business. Y'omu ku ba DJ tutalabyeko mu lusagazi, tetulabyeko mu stupid drama, like, he has been a silent one, but good. Nanangu name kama yamuyita bw'atyo n'atufaako. Twabadde tukyali awo, Simon munene w'ekibuga, mukozi wa Bukedde TV, he lost his dad. Like, things. Ebintu si birungi bannange, kitalo nnyo nnyini ddala. Twongera okusaasira abantu bano, families zaabwe tubasaasira nnyo. Mukama bagumye. Abanyiga emitima, like, it's not easy. Losing a loved one, losing a dear one, it's one of the hardest things in life. It's what to do. Nothing. My life has to continue. Oli mnanga agenze ebyo biwedde mukungubagamu awo mirundi ebbanga ngalire 1, 2, 3 days. You take your pain with you to work, you take your pain with you to whatever you're supposed to be doing or to whatever you are doing. You heal mpola mpola. It's a gradual process. Naye nga twongera okunyolwa wamu nammwe, tukungubagira wamu nammwe, tubasaasidde nnyo. Omukama agumye those families wamu n'abalala abafiiriddwako abantu baabwe bambi betutamanyi abali eyo betumanyi bambi Mukama bagumye. The family of the late Bush Baby, the family of Francis Babu, his son, the late Cedric, the family of Simon munene w'ekibuga, a TV presenter who lost his dad just a few days back. May their souls rest in peace. Mukama bamalayika babaanirize mu ssanyu. Mwongere basabira emyoyo gyabwe gigende mu bifo ebirungi. Mukama basaasire. Because tuli bantu eby'omugulu tetubimanyi. Just obuli mugose kusigala nga tubasabira nga tetusaba Mukama basaasire. Because bo kati tebakyayinza. They cannot do anything. Now we can. So let's pray for them. Let's pray for their souls. Ate namwe nga tubasabira abaana, bamaama baba bakyaliyo, bataata, bakojja, abazzukulu, ne bw'obadde olabirira nga si baana bo, si baganda bo, naye nga munaye wasalawo bayambeko engeri emu oba endala. Tubagumya, mugume, si bwetyo. Bulamu bwe butyo. Just you ogwa, get up, dust off, and move on. Omukulu Pastor Bujingo yakaabidde abaana be era ng'asaba mutabani we Bujingo Junior amunoonyeeko yayogedde ng'omuzadde ak'obuzadde kazze ak'obuzadde kazze.
Ekisooka alimba bano wayogera nti maama alina ekikulukuto yalowooza nti eno ensi egenda kutulekawo eno ensi egenda kutukyawa egenda kukyawa maama naffe tukyayiremu kubanga ebyo ebintu byayogera ebyekikulukuto tyali talina byogera tutalina byogera mu bantu kubanga abantu ebisibo birina bagamba ebintu byali bya mu nnyumba naye novaayo nga ku maama waffe nga walina ekikulukuto kati kwegamba ebigambo ebyamuvaamu si byali badde ayogera obugabirizi bwa bulina ssente azirina naye zirabika musabiranga obuyambi yatugamba nti talina ssente azimalidde ku maama waffe ziba zigende ku maama waffe naffe tukola ki netumuleka nesaawa zino ali mugamba nga walina ssente agamba nga wagali mukutulaba agamba nga wamisinga Isaac saawa zino nenyalira Bujingo takyalirina Isaac afuna taatawe omupya taatawe omulala gwalina kati saawa zino gwamanyi nga taata we kubanga ti ye yatulekawo dda nga yatusuulira yatuvaako nga tuli ku lwaffe ffekka kati saawa zino Isaac sinaye Bujingo Isaac alina taata wamulabirira kati talina buzibu bwonna kubanga kati atugamba nti atumisinga nnyo naye ng'ekyamazima yagambanga Uncle Richard mbega mbwabegera maama wange namutwalira ebintu by'omutwe gwali naye mu maka nga ye alowooza nti nno Uncle Richard mbega maama waffe gwakolagana naye so era maama yamugambako aveeyo eyo amuwa omulimu eno omulala naye n'asigalayo kati ebyagwawo bye byagwawo sasi bwe gajja gakubamu Uncle Richard galyokuba ye kati kwegamba ebigambo bingi emboozi
ebigambo bya omu ku baana b'omukulu Bujingo omuwala so like meaning ensonga zino za munda nnyo but Bujingo pastor you know where to find these kids like ennyumba gye babeeramu enkadde nakati gye wabalekamu gye balimu fena tulabye ebize ebibaawo you've said a lot about their mother you've really said a lot like weyogera ebigasa n'ebitagasa kati baaba nambutuufu basuubira kukola ki ne bwe nandibadde nze of course I would hate you pasinga wasirika because of separation zibaawo abantu baawukana bulijjo but you would have kept quiet no playing a cool because that one time would come and the time came so you're there crying kamana wange simulabangako junior toka past once tulegenda okonkone asikala akuggulire oyingire bwona omusangayo ng'omulaba bw'otamusangayo ng'ovuga ng'oddayo tekera waffe tuleekanira kubanga already you messed up yourself abaana bagamba twabawa buyambi obagobanga evideos gye ziri zisakirati nga zitambula left right and center you never had anything to do with these kids gwe ololooza bagenda kubonaabona obulamu bwawe bwonna obw'oku nsi omusaayi gwe musaayi it will always come back kati oli awo musajja atu oba kiki wala kuba makulu alemeredde okuwa omwana I don't know kati you're all regretting it's not good to live a life of regret nana alina point gy'ayogedde awo nti omugenzi bamugamba aveeyo n'agaana and before things stand around bagenda owulira nga bafudde amasasi kabagenzi bokka nnaako so omukulu Bujingo mukwano with due respect you know where to find your kids bwewabaleka we bakyali abaana basoma linalabika clip mamaabwe ng'agamba abaana bagenda China bakomawo basoma like they are grown ups now tebakyakwetaaga lwe baali bakwetaagira tewabeerangawo twabawa ssente ife tebagenda kubonaabona paka kufa but enteekateeka za Katonda munnange zezisinga we don't know when God will come in era Mukama yabayamba batambuza okuva lwe wabaleka till today and now you're crying really Pastor Bujingo munnange weekwate mana ebintu ebimubuuza mbu omuzadde tasobya bagamba buli omuzadde asobya you guys so weekwate okole ki ogende weetondera abaana because wabasobya wayogera kale buli mungi nnyo ku mamaabwe nabo bantu bategeera balumwa balaba separation ebaawo mu bulamu that is okay but you said a lot ate omukazi yasirikawo talina kye yakuddiza she moved on with her life yakkiriza embeera n'akwata abaana be ne bagamba batandika new life but you wayimiranga ku kituuti n'omufuula someone every Sunday lunch hour morning simanya biki nga ye someone of all the entire week wamufuula someone kyotaayogeranga mu simu tekiriiyo about your wife your wedded wife like wakola ensoli so you need to ask for forgiveness swallow your pride and ask your kids for forgiveness and for forgiveness is not forced give it time there's always time for everything maybe they have not healed ekikulu kuto kyabavuma baabwe kyabaluma nnyo tekigenda baba ku mutima bagenda beerawo bwe batyo kyabaluma First apologize to them. And you did not. First apologize to them. After the apology, give them time to heal. Maybe they will look for you. Hey, because you've done your part. Apologize, give them time to heal, move on with your life. Baja kunonya. Echikulu betonde. Banango mzadda asobya. Zikambakulu mzadda asobya. Basta Bujingo naye wetondera abaana bye wayogera byonna bibetondere. Because kati nabo bantu bakulu. Bategeera balaba. Nti ne wandibadde nga waliwo obutakkaanya wakati wo ne mama we. Mama we yandibadde nga yalina ensobi. Wallahi kati saazi mama we talina nsobi. Because of the things you said. Oli musajja kikaaki. Ate gwe obikomezaawo even. Birebedde byava mawulire nga byagenda ddanga buli omu moving on, everyone is doing good wherever they are. And we thought you're doing good as well. Because olina omukazi gwe weegana mugwe tewamwanju temwakyala. Talking in real sense mwakyala but gwavayo n'okamba temwakyala. So, ebintu temubiza mawulire, that's what I should say. Temubiza mawulire, mubikole, like use the right people, take the right paths so that you reach to an agreement. Kitegeera. Kuba kati bano abaana bakulu, mama abatagenda abasalirawo. Bajja kwesalirawo. When time reaches, they'll forgive you. Bebanagana ng'okita, because they're still pained. But time will come. They'll realize and pain will go. And they will, they'll reflect and maybe come back to you. Maybe look for you. This weekend, I twakavaamu n'amalafesi amayanja abadde n'ekivulu kye wali ku Serena Hotel. Yes, I think it's Serena Hotel. Abadde n'ekivulu kye nga ajaguza emyaka gy'ajja amaze mu industry. Era abantu bangi bamwolekeddeko. Everything moved on well. Everything kyabadde kirungi. But ekyakutta amawulire oba yabadde highlight of the day was the moment Mr. Simakula came out now. N'ayogera byayogera.
Tekisangika okutusanga nga tukuŋŋaanya wetuti. Siteesha kitegeeza oluwanjawulo. Sinkama tetwagala kusisinkana wabula emirimu ensi yatugabana oyeero oyeeri naye lwaki gwe kuyimiriza wano naawe nekuyimiriza wano mu bulamu bwaffe bwe tuba tutambula tunyigagana. Nali nyiziza ku mayinja yali anyizizaako, nali nyiziza ku zaaya yanyizizaako, nali nyiziza mayiriini naye yanyizaako, wanyizaako nakunyizaako, yanyizaako alone yanyizaako ate nnyo ate naye namusaayi gwange naye ate nange namukola ki? Naye Katonda bw'abayamba n'abakwatako bwenna n'agamba nti kale wadde mwenyiziza byomani bwenna n'abasumululya so nemuyitawo ne mugenda. Osonyiwa, weesonyiwa, weerabira. Osonyiwa, weesonyiwa, weerabira. Kumubano n'okikola ki? Njakusaba abana mu ntaaya tutegekereyo ekintu kijjulo. Tutuule n'abaana bano n'abalala abatali bano. Kubanga ffe ebyabaawo byabaawo ku bulamu twaliviriza naye twesonyiwa toyinza kugaa nti ntaaya ayenya mayisa byakola ki? Abantu we bakitegeeza buwanguzi kugamba sitesha engalo ezirabagirabira ku miwundu. Toyinza kugamba nti olijje eno nga tewakola ki? Tewamwana kakati abo wali omwana n'olwini wali okola ki? Ensonga lwaki gwenje n'omolwe gwenje n'ositesha mayanja. Twesonyiwe twerabire mukitegedde nsaba mubeko nga tuli wano. Mwongere omuliwe siyimba okuyimba sisonga sesha ajja kuyimba kino kikulu nnyo tutuliko. Banamwe tuwasaba ffe byaffe tulina mutawana ebyaffe byaggwa ewalutala yakyama newanga akyama wabayini akyama newanga akyama naye tukwatagana mubimaze ebyo morini akamagankubye wakali nayo wewe
era nga yabagasse n'abasaba beesonyiwe, like they should forgive each other and move on. Era nga bakkiriziganyiza ne bewa ne hug, meaning the beef is done. So kati mwenna n'abaddeeyo nga munyumirwa beef ya Stacia ne Maureen Natumewo muswadde beef yavuddewo olunaku lwa Saturday. Beef yavuddewo, they reconciled and they're doing great. Omukyala Stacia Mayanja yavuddeyo n'agamba nti Maureen Natumewo yamukubye akamba.
Maureen ankubye akamba. Nangamba station bw'obaba waliwo ekintu kyonna kye nali nkukoze nsaba onsonyiwe oba baayogera kigambo oba nakola kikolwa kusaba onsonyiwe nangamba ebyaddala nkwagala ate nkutagaliza ekyo akiddinganya emirundi mingi nanga nkwagalira nkwagaliza ne bw'oliwo ekintu kyonna obamaleko oba ki nsonyiwa mukwano mpulidde nga nkankana mpulidde nga bambi sweet mawulire wange Orini nkwebaza wallahi nkwebaza ndabira ddala nga kiva ku ntobo y'omutima gwo ndabira ddala ng'olaajana nga nange gye mbadde n'obulumi naawe obadde olina obulumi waliwo abantu nga mubeera bamukwano nga oba oliawo you guys are meant to be naye ate waliwo abalala abanyumirwa nga mulina entalo nga bo balwana olutalo olwo nga balufunamu n'olwaleero mukama ekikwa akigyewo era mpulira nga ndi mutoolo okufuka omutima gwange kimanyi naye mutoolo.
Yes, so they're in good terms, they're okay. I believe they really check, because as I said, forgiveness is not forced. You cannot force someone to forgive you, but it's just a matter of time. Is it Karonantongo? Yes. By reconciling ne Stacy and everything. So Stacy Amkwano, you forgive, forget, and let go. So now that Wichimucha were there, I ask you to also do the same with wabanga sana bakuja in person kwetondera. Do not talk about it. Do not talk about it. Do not even give it space. Tokeza kabe interview achikubuza, you bypass it there and then. Not until that one day rwalijana maybe and amazuka kwa mutima ngo maybe obusungu bumwedeko ngana janga gamna it's done, it's over, let's begin, let's have a new beginning. So that's life. It's just a matter of time. And then munskirize yakome wano mbebaza nnyo kuba nti badde okuvuna tandikidde paka wano wenkomye mwebale ku liking ak sharing naye ng'ovootya ku video yange nga togaddeyo yadde ka like muntu wange be liking a video. Just whenever you like it, you're giving it a mileage. Kirabo jimaleyo jitiakeko ojiliking ogendoze ebintu ofumbe olongo sengeza nyacho jintakomkano. Thank you so much. I'm always grateful to you guys. Thank you so much, my subscribers. Call other people. Let's make a big family. I love you so much. See you on the next one. I'm out. Bye.